Alright guys and gals, Crypto Kurt here with another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about the Ambit ICO. Now before we get started, let me state that this video should not be construed for financial advice and should be used only for education, entertainment, and research purposes only. Alright, so we're going to be looking at the Ambit ICO. The website is ambitmining.io, and that's A-M-B-I-T mining.io. And as you can see by the countdown here, the pre-sale starts in just under 2 days. Time of recording is about 4 p.m. on Sunday, the 8th of April. And I'm currently in Australia, so that might throw some people when you see the dates on this. But needless to say, on April 10th, the pre-sale will start. You'll see as we get into this that there's going to be there's a reduced rate for the tokens. So instead of giving bonuses, they're giving reduced rates, and the earliest reduced rate is going to be 40 cents per token. But again, we'll get into that economics in a moment. So to be honest, this is not going to take too long because this is very, very, very straightforward. This is a company that has an existing mining situation set up. And basically what they're going to be doing is they have, again, they have an existing mine running now with 1 megawatt. And they're going to be using the money from the ICO to build out a 20 megawatt center. Okay, it's located in the state or country of Georgia, which is a free economic zone. There's a lot of benefits. So they've got green electricity. They're paying 5 cents per kilowatt. Again, they're in the country of Georgia, not the state of Georgia, the country of Georgia. You can see that they've already constructed a 1 megawatt diversified farm in Georgia, which generated over 1.3 million in profit per year. With this experience, we aim to further expand our operations and to share the profits with the community. The company itself exists in the Tbilisi, however you pronounce that, free economic zone, which is a tax-free area in Georgia, meaning that operations will be exempt from a majority of licenses, taxes, and will benefit from the simplified procedures. About the project, Ambit Mining has a track record and experience in running a successful mining operation. As they just stated, they created 1.3 million in profit in 12 months. And we've already constructed a 1 megawatt diversified mining facility in the whatever it is tax economic zone, which has achieved 100% ROI in just 5 months. Okay, building on the successful project, Ambit now aims to scale its operation to 20 megawatts and invites mining enthusiasts to join our mining family. Our experience in this field helped us to secure partnerships with the leading hardware manufacturers and tech companies, which will allow us to run a successful and profitable mining operation. You can see they've already mined, I don't know if this is million or just coins, but 12 Bitcoin, 270 Ethereum, 750 Litecoin, and 24 Dash. They've got a number of strategic partners, one of which is Spectre, which is really the only reason why I'm even looking at this, because the way that they're doing the payout seems like it's almost like one of these high hype sites. But you'll see when we get into how the payment's going to happen. So this is going to be a token with payouts. All right, so token holders will be entitled to the profit share from the Ambit mining and hosting operation, which will be paid out bi-weekly in ETH at a pro rata basis. So you guys know I love my passive income. This is a true pure passive income play. So basically you're going to invest in these Ambit tokens, and based on the number of tokens you own, you're going to be getting ETH per token. To diversify the risk, they state that the farm will be mining using both ASICs as well as GPUs, so the income is not dependent on a single coin's performance. And for those of you who have been paying attention to what's been going on with the Bitcoin miners and some of the other minings, you know, they're trying to attack the miners and trying to change it from ASIC and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, these guys seem to be across all that, and they're trying to stay nimble, and so they're not tying themselves into one particular type of mining, which is great. Ambit believes in a community-driven business and decentralization, so 85% of the total token supply will be available for the token sale. That means the company is going to withhold 15% of those. Again, we'll have a look at that in a moment. And in case of the sale of assets, such as ASICs or GPUs, when they become outdated, the proceeds will be paid out to token holders at a pro rata base as well. You also are going to have some voting rights, which means that which is you, the investor, will be able to participate in certain business decisions when it comes to innovation and improvement of their operations. Ambit is a token with payouts that entitles the token holders to the percentage share of the total profit of the mining and hosting operations, which will be paid out on a bi-weekly basis, that's twice a month, allowing every mining enthusiast to become part and enjoy the benefits of the large mining operation. They've got a U-Butte video here, which you can check out if you want. The sale is they're going to be selling 88 million, and they're going to have a total issuing of 104 million, and the token price is going to be 0.50 cents USD. Again, in the pre-sale, they're going to be discounting that back to 40%, at least for the first few days. You do have to join the whitelist to get involved, so there's 2 days left. I did get approved within an hour or two, so if you want to get on the whitelist so you at least have a chance to get in on the pre-sale, I'd suggest you do. Having said that, the caveat for U.S. investors, they are not going to be paying dividends to U.S. investors. And to be honest, I'm not sure if they're even going to allow U.S. investors to buy the tokens. I heard an interview with Kay, who's the CEO of Spectre, which again is the only reason why I'm even taking a look at this platform. And the advice that they were given was just right now, because of the SEC regulations in the USA, they're just going to avoid the USA altogether, which they were not happy about because they understand the size of that market. But it is what it is, and the legal advice came back suggesting that they do just that. You can see they're going to break the tokens out, so token holders are going to have 85%, company reserve 3%, team and advisors 9%. I believe these are going to be locked down for 6 months. And then there's a bounty program, which is 3%. Again, you can reach out to them in their Telegram. They do have a bounty program for translating, for blogging. It's funny enough, they don't have one for video, so I've reached out to them to see if they're going to do some kind of benefit for those of us who are doing videos about them. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, you can reach out to them in the Telegram, and you'll get a link to Google Doc, which explains how their bounty program works. Here's a look at the bonus structures. You can see again in the pre-sale, they're going to be selling 17 million, and that's going to be at 40 cents USD. So let's just do some quick math here. So that's 388.24. That's if you're going to invest with Ethereum. Divided by 0.4, which is the cost. So you'd end up with one Ethereum priced at 388. You'd get 970 of the Ambit tokens. Again, you can do the math from that point forward. Once they sell the 17 million, they're going to be selling 20 million in the first stage at 45 cents, and another 20 million for the second stage at 0.475 cents, and then the final sale, or the main sale, 31 million tokens sold at 50 cents USD. So again, if you are going to get involved or interested, it's a no-brainer to get involved in the pre-sale. Now, this is a payout scenario assuming you have 100,000 tokens. They've got a bearish, balanced, and bullish scenarios. Where did we see that before? Again, comes straight out of the Spectre playbook. And I know that these guys have been getting a lot of advice from Kay on how to roll out the ICO. So I thought it was interesting to see this. So if we look at the balanced, if you had 100,000 tokens, your total mining yield this is over a year, so this is from October to October of 2018 to October 2019. Your total dividend payouts would be $52,800. They're expecting a net ROI of 141%, and the estimated net ROI over 3 years is 435%. Now, there's a lot of ways to look at this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate video on some passive income calculations, but you don't have to wait for me, because you can come up here to documents and then come down to calculation, and they have a built-in calculator. So on the front page that I'm looking at now is basically a set photo or image. But when you move to the to this page, which is the hashtag CALC, so ambitmining.io, again, just go to documents and come to calculation and you'll get there. But this, you can see the slide bar, right? So you can see that if we had, so it was 970 coins. If we have 1 ETH based at $388, so we can see that if we spend $388 to get the 970 tokens, our payout in the first year will be $528. And that's worth of ETH, remember? So the dividends are paid bi-weekly in Ethereum. So over the year, you would have accumulated $528 worth of Ethereum. Again, remember, the payouts will be paid bi-weekly, so it'll be based on the value of Ethereum on any given day will be the amount of Ethereum that you get. Now, some of the questions I have to ask myself with passive income is, are you better off holding the Ethereum as Ethereum and not investing in the ICO, right? So again, there's lots of ways to play this, but I love passive income and I love mining, so I'm going to definitely throw 1 or 2 at this just to have a little bit of this passive ETH coming into the back end twice a week or twice a month. That's pretty exciting for me. You can see if we look at the bearish scenario, and that's again you're using 1,000 tokens. The bearish scenario is a $295 payout per year, and the bullish payout is $814 per year. So again, the balance is somewhere right there in the middle, $528. So the question is, would you spend $388 today to make $528 over the next year, and then considering you would make that again and again and again? And remember, there also is the reinvestment opportunity. So if you get paid in ETH, you can immediately go buy some Ambit coins on the exchanges. And as long as the tokens are held in a wallet that can be read by the system, obviously it'll have a smart contract behind it, then you'll be able to get those increased dividends over time as well. Now, I'm assuming that this does not include any reinvestment. Basically, this little small print says the above-mentioned model is an assumption of returns based on 25% reinvestment strategy for improvement of upgrade of equipment. So that's based on them reinvesting 25% of their profits, okay? And in order to match the increasing mining difficulty over the next years, if the actual cost for upgrade is lower than 25%, the remaining sum will also be distributed as dividends. So they're basically saying that they're going to reinvest 25% of their profits into the platform to maintain these levels of payout. But if the difficulty is reduced such that they don't have to pay that 25%, so let's say they get it for 20%, they can keep up with by investing 20%, that extra 5% will go into the dividend pool as payouts as well. So again, that's pretty cool. If we look at their roadmap, July 2017, they had initial funding of $1 million. They built the megahash GPU farm. In November 27, the construction of the 1 megawatt diversified farm in Georgia. GPU farm 100% ROI by January 2018. They're doing the main sale now. The pre-sale is ahead of time. Oh, that's right. It goes backwards in time here as we go back and forth and back and forth. But basically, you can see that over the next few years, they plan on having the farm completed and fully operational by September, and then I believe the payouts will start happening in October. So here we go. Yeah, first full dividend payout, hosting plus mining in October of 2018. I'm just going to have a look at the white paper here. Again, this is very straightforward, guys. It's not technical at all. Basically, you're investing into shares which give you a right to collect a dividend payout based on the number of shares you have, based on the mining payout that these guys are going to produce. So it's nothing crazy, nothing secretive, nothing super hard to understand. They're building a mining farm, and you're going to get paid out on the profits. That's it. And again, it sounds dodgy when you first start looking at it. It sounds like some of these hype platforms and stuff. But again, this guy, I have a lot of faith in. I've never spoken to him myself, but I've listened to every conversation and every interview that he's had. I'm a big investor in Spectre, and I'm really excited. You can see some of my videos. I've done at least half a dozen Spectre videos looking at some of the passive income plays from that platform. So again, just looking at another passive income play that he is a senior advisor on, I'm excited to throw some ETH at it. So again, I'm not going to get in depth into all these guys. He has gone out and met these people. He was at a conference last week, went and met them and their families. I don't know if he's actually been to the farm yet, but he certainly has seen, met these guys and said that they're all a bunch of great, smart, wonderful people, and he's putting his eggs in the basket and acting as an advisor. Okay, so until I have some time to actually do a passive dividend or passive income calculator, again, it's 2 days before the pre-sale, ambitmining.io. You might want to have a look and, again, do your research. But as I said, it's very straightforward. You're putting some money in a platform, and you're going to get paid out bi-weekly starting in October 28th, 2018. And, again, it's all going to be relevant to the number of tokens that you have. And the other thing is, if you, for whatever reason, don't like the platform, you can sell the tokens. This is not like Genesis Mining where you're putting money in and it's locked up and you never see it again. You literally can take the tokens back to the market and sell the tokens should you not want to be involved. So again, not financial advice, but you might want to have a few of these up your sleeve just to see how it plays out. Again, it is a bit of a wait, so yeah, you are putting ETH into kind of a holding period until the payouts start to happen in September. But you know, that's what we do with most of these ICOs. I still have money in Pillar, right? And so they're just rolling stuff up. So again, that's $280 I spent last year, and now it's 9-10 months later, and I'm still got that money locked up, hoping again for Pillar to increase in value. Pillar is not going to be paying any passive dividends. So I'm more happy to lock up money if I'm going to get some passive income from these guys. So once again, ambitmining.io, come have a look. Again, it can't hurt to join the whitelist and get yourself sorted. Again, if you're an American investor, you can try. I don't know if you'll actually be able to buy the tokens. I know they won't be able to pay out there is going to be a KYC, and if you're going to have to prove that you live abroad or have citizenship out of the U.S. But again, if you can do that and go through those hoops, certainly something to have a look at. So once again, guys, pre-sale starts in just under 2 days for ambitmining.io, and this is Crypto Kurt out.